Yeah. 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 in all the field, my fine wares will brighten your every day.
God be with you. Take care.
I'd like to discuss the...
Well,
Satisfied?
we're getting there. Aye.
Need straw for the winter? Then you'll need a rake.
Yeah.
Everything for the house, garden and field. Knives, axes, rakes, hoes. Get the best prices.
Rose in the ground, fresh. Come right up.
Good day to you. May the Lord watch over you.
I'd like to
Well,
What about that?
that's better. Aye.
Galaxy for the winter.
God be with you.
I'd like to
Naturally.
What do you say?
I'd almost...
Is this enough?
That's not enough. Aye.
Galaxy, onion, mushrooms, and asparagus. Come right up.
The usual or something else?
God save you.
Nada, solo vendí las cosas que tenía.
Let's have a word about the price.
Naturally.
Are we agreed?
That's better. Drop it. See now.
Hola. 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 Bueno, creo que lo arreglé. Bueno, creo que lo arreglé. Más o menos. Bueno, creo que lo arreglé. Más o menos. Hola, hola, hola. Hola, hola, hola.
God save you. Good night. What can I do for you?
Carrots that'll make you and your family happy. Onions that'll make you cry. And garlic that'll keep evil spirits at bay.
Fresh bread, come and get it. Man
Carrots and
cannot
apples
live by
picked
bread
today
alone,
to put a
and he
smile
can't
on
live
your
without
face.
it either.
Have a look at these cucumbers. They'll stay firm all winter. Buy them before someone else does.
With salt, caraway seeds,
God be with you.
good health. Take care.
God save you.
Let's have a word about the price.
Well, we can try it.
Agree?
That's not enough. Finally, a
Vegetables. Garlic, carrots, beetroot, onions. All the closest ground. Fresh. Come right up. Cabbage! Cabbage! Green cabbage! Get it before it goes bad.
Flour, egg, salt, yeast. Let it bake a bit.
Ah!
Who's there? What's that?
Ya la arreglé y se sigue escuchando.
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come and get them.
Estamos por hacer la misión.
I'm
Le
glad to
estoy vendiendo unas cositas.
Good luck then.
sigue saliendo con esto. No me dejo.
Fresh bread. Come and get it.
La misión principal que habíamos ido a buscar el caballero.
Greetings. What business have you?
Master Fayfar, I need to speak with you.
Did you really?
Close to Rovna, I came across a wagon that was transporting the false coins.
Damn and blast.
Yes. A certain knight turned up there. Turned out he was also after the forgers.
Well, that is indeed unexpected. Tell me, what did he say?
His name is Ulrich. He looked like a knight, but he refused to show his master's colours.
Ulrich, you say?
An older man with a moustache. But for all his grey hairs, he seemed pretty tough to me.
Doesn't match anyone I've heard of. But
I asked him who his liege was.
we live in such strange times. In days past, knights would vie with each other to see who could extol their liege's name the loudest. And today,
I got the impression he was hiding his identity because his master's at odds with Sir Radzig.
that may well be. As a staunch supporter of the king,
He gave me these documents to show you. He seemed to think they prove he was telling the truth. They're the records of the interrogations in Passau, and some other things he said you'd understand better than him.
let me see. We, the aldermen of the city of Passau, interrogation held this day, put to pen by the questor, which certainly confirms my suspicion that something underhand is going on in Sasso. Coin assay report. Copper core coated with amalgam. Ah, well, this is interesting. Here's an outline description of how the forgeries are made.
Tenía razón.
I'll have to study it more closely. We command Herr Ulrich to investigate and let no man stand in his way. This looks like the original safe conduct. It has the seal of the Passau alderman, but they certainly didn't pen this.
How do you know?
I recognize the hand. It's a Clement of Caplitz, the high scribe of the Rosenbergs.
The Rosenbergs? Who's...
A rich and powerful family in South Bohemia. Burgrave Henry III is a great rival of our King Wenceslas.
So what does all this mean?
Well, it certainly explains why your knight is so mysterious. Anyway, we should be careful. And we shall begin our investigation. The documents show they use silver amalgam for coating copper fakes. That's a
What?
silver amalgam.
Well, that doesn't sound like something just...
You will go to Sasso at once. Look around the forges in the city. Someone must be working copper for them.
Where shall we meet?
At the inn on Sasso Market Square. God be with you.
Mini check. gameplay, boludo.
Our Lord's tasty, good on bread and for frying. Come and get it, fine people, and pour crack and tea and joy.
God bless.
Cucumbers, lovely cucumbers, asparagus improved.
I'm act-
What can you tell me about the...
Depends which ones you mean. In the town there's Mikesh. He's a decent man and an honest craftsman.
Tell me something about...
Like I said, he's an honest craft.
What about the monastery blacksmith, Zach?
Well, him and me don't exactly see eye to eye.
That'll be all. Do you make anything out...
I do a bit of Damascene decor sometimes.
I'm looking for someone who could do me some...
Well, that's pretty rough and ready work. I wouldn't waste my time with it. But go and ask Zach from the crop.
¿En serio? Hola, hola, hola. ¿Se sigue escuchando ahí? Hola, hola, hola. ¿Se sigue escuchando ahí? Hola, hola, hola. ¿Se sigue escuchando ahí? Ok. En las últimas. Ganador de 1000 batallas. No, no. Ah. hola, hola. Hola, 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 hola. Hola, 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 hola. Ah, se escucha igual, boludo. Rip, 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 rip. Y creo que ya no se escucha, ¿no? Y creo que ya no se escucha, ¿no? No, sí. Creo que Diablo, diablo. Diablo, diablo. Diablo, diablo. Hola, 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 hola. Creo que ella no se escucha, ¿no? Creo que ella no se escucha, ¿no? Se escucha ese último que se escucha doble. Se escucha ese último que se escucha doble. Se escucha ese último. Pero el que se escuchaba doble, el
You want something from me, do you?
y si no, bueno, rip auris. No, yo lo acomodé, boludo.
Now, I hope I can be of help to you, Noel.
Do you ever work with cop?
No, and even if I wanted to, I couldn't.
What can you tell me about the Sasau blacksmiths?
There's too many of us, I'll tell you that for free. This is only a small town. There's Zach, who has the forge in the craftsman's yard and mostly works on the construction. And then, apart from me, there's Master Armourer Otter of Ramstein.
Tell me more about...
Don't have much time for him myself. He knows his craft, no question. But he seems to think his son, Vitus, will be a...
My father was a blacksmith, and I expect he thought much the same about me.
Of course, any man should be proud of his boy. But Zach makes pride a sin.
Can you tell me something about Master...
Well now, there's a master to look up to. He's worked for the lords of Kunstadt and for the richest townsfolk of Prague.
If you don't mind my asking, what brings him here?
The same as draws all reasonable people. He's enjoying the peace and quiet. Or rather, he used to enjoy some peace. That dispute with Zach must have put a few more wrinkles on his brow.
What are Zach and Master Otter arguing about?
Zach had his boy Vitus trained as an armourer in Kuttenberg, and he wanted to buy out Otter's place for him. Except that Otter's a proud man. How would it have looked? A master armourer giving way to a young whippersnapper who's barely let go of his mother's skirts? And they've been arguing ever since. Well, Zack mostly. He badmouths Otter every chance he gets.
That will be all.
May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah!
Vale.
Yeah!
I've been sat here a fucking month. No quicksilver anywhere.
So, what did Master Pfeiffer have to say?
I consulted him and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins and quicksilver for the almond.
I see. They have...
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the...
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsmen's.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the...
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
Here we are.
I'm honoured that you should come to me.
Just as you ordered.
I hear you've had some problems with the supply...
Problems? I should say so. For the third time this month.
And who exactly are you talking about?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant.
So what did the overseer...
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Bring me something to eat.
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the quicksilver to mix it. Once they said they're good.
And you think they're not...
Jesus, what do I know? Well, it seems pretty...
What do you need quicksilver?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid...
Not really.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt.
That's all I need to know.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game?
Why not? Sure.
I'll be with you.
Boludo. No, no pasó nada. Pero es que no pasó nada. Todavía estamos investigando.
What the hell are you fooling about here for? Be off right now, or I'll... Hey.
Permiso, permiso. No robé nada, boludo.
I'd like to learn something from you.
And what
A bit of everything.
can you now?
To be honest,
So what am I Well, go to the herb garden, take a good look at what's...
poking
If you prefer...
Can I take a look inside?
What's got into you, boy? The grounds inside the monastery belong to the monks of the Order of Saint Benedict. No others shall pass. God be with you.
God save you. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for some quicksilver. Would you...
Talk to my assistant. He deals with such...
Fine, thank you.
Farewell.
I hope I can be of some...
Do you have any quicksilver?
Who's asking?
Nobody. I'm just up.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want...
Bollocks. Tell me this instant what you've done with...
Nothing! And I did...
You're a fine one to speak of hallowed ground, a lying thief in monastic robes. What next?
This is blasphemy!
I'll give you blasphemy. I'm sure you know what our Lord did to the money changers in the temple.
What do you mean?
Uy, sí.
You're not going to hurt me, are you?
Carísimo.
Tell me what's going on here and I won't have a reason to.
Jesus. But I didn't know anything about any counterfeiting.
For your sake, I hope that's true. Now tell me what's been going on.
I swear, I wouldn't normally do anything like that.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon. Directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night it was, without a crest, armed. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we order for the monastery.
And then what? Did they threaten?
Not at first. They tried to...
How did you hand it over?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery, yeah. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery. That they'd have me...
And you had been stealing? I mean...
You know how it is. I work my fingers...
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my...
Very well.
Take care now.
Sí, hay rebajas. Pero bueno, falta. Igual en el... ¿Cómo se llama? En Game Pass lo han puesto al juego, al 2. Así que si tiene 20.000 pesitos. Mira todo lo que tiene, boludo. Mira, boludo. Se fueron choreadísimos, boludo. Ya va a llegar, paciencia. Uy. Uy, boludo, un grito.
You are in a place incredible. You found us immediately.
God be with you.
¿Por qué mañana a la mañana decís? Mañana a la mañana. Diablo.
Can't. Just can't.
No tuve que haberme puesto en pedos. Si quieres, sí, bueno. Dije que sí, que venga. Listo.
Hey,
What
who's
was
there?
that? Provecho.
Yeah. Yeah.
Se me tendría que sacar la armadura, boludo. Me dijo esto.
Why are you taking these off? There's no hurry.
Yeah.
Just calm.
No, era broma, era broma.
Don't move a finger. Surrender! You've committed a violation. You're under arrest.
Enough!
Someone saw you. You should have thought twice about what you're doing.
What's going on there?
Oh, come on, my friend.
Try your fairy.
Diablo.
Oh well, what can I do? Here you are.
You've purged yourself before the law. And hand over all the stuff you stole. Who's there?
No. Necesita grab. Qué increíble. No, me sacaron mi cosita.
I can't stay here.
Ya se viene mi tío, boludo.
Help me.
Oh, diablo.
Get the hell out of here, please.
If you're up to no good, you'd better think twice.
quiet.
What? You! Stop right where you are. Surrender. You've committed a violation. You're under arrest. You were seen thieving. You should have thought twice about...
Are you pulling my pizzle? Don't you know who I am?
But I was just... You...
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Rare merchandise.
What else you? Take care now. Greetings.
You look different, Master.
So as to fit in.
Why?
I don't want to alarm our prey. Gossips.
That does make sense.
So what have you found out so far?
Nothing much.
Well, hurry up, Henry.
You look different.
So as to fit in.
Right.
So what have you found out so far?
I found out where they get their quicksilver from.
Hmm.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery. Not yet.
Maybe it would be worth...
I'll go and see.
And have you found out who's behind it?
Someone called Rapita.
Not much, but it's a start. Listen, Henry. I had another thought on the way here. Those counter...
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work. There's a man I know who works at the monastery yard. Master engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that.
Very well, I'll ask.
But ask with tact. I don't want him
I'll try to think of something, that's all.
Good luck to you.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Why are you just sitting around?
Why not? People just do not appreciate.
Does the name Rappert?
Repotter, you say?
Look, you little jester. I'm investigating a crime against the king on the...
Hang on. What's all this? I'm just keeping an eye on things. When a wagon comes in, I'll make sure nobody robs.
See? That didn't hurt a bit. Where's Rappert?
I don't know. He's been staying in town lately. He hardly ever shows up here.
Who comes to fetch...
I don't know. Some people. They don't...
Thanks. Why are you just...
Why not? People...
Does the name... Look, you little...
I'm just...
See? Bit of friendly advice. You're wasting your time here. Rappert is scarpered and won't be coming back this...
What? Damn it! Now what? In any case, thanks for the information.
Yeah.
Good day to you.
What can you tell me?
Well, there's Mikesh. He's honest. And then there's Master Otter. He used to have talent, but...
Do you work any copper here, Master Blacksmith?
Right you are.
I'd want to commission...
Then you best go elsewhere.
That's not what I heard.
What?
I was told in town that you bought all the other blacksmiths' copper.
I'm being made a fool of yet again, it seems. Anything else? I still have work.
So back to that copper, Master.
What?
That's not what...
What?
I was told in town.
I'm being... Anything else?
So back...
What?
Aha.
My respects to you.
Your father says you don't work any copper.
We don't.
I've heard differently around town.
Are you calling me a liar?
You're right. It's nothing to me either way.
Right. So clear off.
I mean, besides the fact I'm here on behalf of the Royal Burgrave Saradze Cobbler, investigating a...
What?
I'd let you read my bill of authority, but I doubt you...
I'm so sorry. I didn't realise.
Stop prattling, for God's sake, and start telling me the truth. What's the story with the copper at your forge?
You're right. We do make copper sheets here at night.
So why all the secret...
Father forbade me to talk about it.
Who buys those sheets from you?
I don't know. I've never set eyes on him.
Your father has some
I'm so sorry. If I'd known who you...
Never mind. You weren't to know who I am. You were just protecting your father's business interests like any good son.
Thank you.
Good luck. So back to that.
What?
Your son put it quite differently.
What's that? What are you blabbering on about?
Don't be angry with him. I didn't give him any choice.
All right. I suppose there's no point lying. We do make copy sheets here, and I wanted to keep it quiet.
Why?
Pays me good money, and the people I do it for. I wouldn't want to...
Did they threaten you?
They didn't have to. Just by the look of them, I could see...
And did they ever tell you who they were? Do you know where to find them?
I know a little. I'd show some understanding. There's nothing but trouble in it for me. I'll lose the work and be left looking over my shoulder.
If you lie down with dogs...
There's no need for threats. We can both... If I tell you everything I know, you can help me with a certain small matter.
Do you know what the penalty is for counterfeiting?
I never give it much thought.
Evidently, because the penalty for counterfeiting is burning at the stake. And I can personally guarantee that when you're standing on that pyre, you'll find a loss of earnings is the least of your concerns.
No, of course you're right. I shouldn't have.
So, out with it.
One evening I got a visit from this scruffy beggar calling himself Rabota. He had a yellow cape on and kept whistling to himself. There was a knight with him too, but he didn't give his name. They told me what I had to do, how much I'd get for it, and I had to...
And where can I find this Rapita? Or the knight?
I don't know exactly. But I've always left the wagon with the goods behind the monastery, on the hill there, next to a small chapel under a big tree.
Anything else?
No. I swear...
Well, that'll do me for now.
Young man, about that matter I need help with. I'll gladly pay you.
First, tell me what's going on.
I recently tried to buy Master Armourer Otto Rabstein, but that old fool wouldn't listen to reason. He said he couldn't understand his legacy being taken over by a clod like mine.
And what is it you need from me?
I thought I'd show Otto that Vitus isn't such a dolt as he thinks. But for that I need some...
Well, that doesn't sound so bad.
What's your plan?
Otto's busy making a very pretty suit of armour for the bailiff. So I was thinking, if we could show that pretty armour of his...
And how am I supposed to...
Well, I reckon we'd arrange a duel of champions with bludgeons. You'll put on Vitus's armour, and Otto will send his champion in that tin shit of his. You invite the bailiff to watch, and Otto will be...
what do I get out of it?
Vitus will let you have the cuirass from his suit of armour.
Sounds good.
And I'm sure a fellow like you would be glad to be on good terms with the best armourer for miles around, eh?
That remains to be seen. How about...
Jesus Christ. Although, if Otto doesn't...
Exactly. And if you want to
You're right.
Of course.
Good luck then.
Dating.
Master Armourer, I have...
If it's another one of his so-called generals.
No, this is another man.
What? Me?
That's not how it will be. The real duel will...
How's that?
It will be a duel with bludgeons. No bloodshed. At most, a few bruises and some dents in the armour. Zack chose me to wear a Vitus armour.
And so I'm to choose a champion of my own? That sounds...
Good. So let's agree on the top.
Hold your horses, young fella. I've got to count.
I won't deny it.
I could pay you more. And I'd tailor-make a cuirass just for you. What do you say?
You mean if I fight as your champion instead? I'm not sure how Zack would take it.
No, no. You fight on Zack's side. And lose.
That's not very honourable.
And Zack's constant slander and mudslinging are the height of honour.
Zack might be acting the scoundrel, but why lower yourself to his level?
Better than that, upstart. I'm a master of my craft, boy. So...
Forget it. I won't...
Suit yourself. But my champion will back...
So, choose the time and place.
What, me?
You're the one being challenged, so it's your right.
Well, it's all the same to me. Go and sort it out with the bait.
All right?
May the Lord watch over you.
Rare merchandise from all over the world. Good day.
I'm here on...
Zack? Don't tell me. It's... Well, you can tell Zack if you waste another minute of my time with that.
No, it's not a complaint this time. In fact...
Is that so? Well, that's a different...
A duel.
Jesus Christ!
Don't worry, Goodman Bailiff. Zack chose me as his champion. I'll be wearing a suit of armour made by...
That's up. Naturally, I'll have to be present to ensure...
Your presence is certainly expected, Bailiff.
Very well.
That's up to you.
We can announce it right now.
I've got...
Get a move on. God be with you.
Por fin, boludo, que a dónde te había ido. Estás loco, boludo, estás loco, boludo.
I've come about the duel.
We can announce it right now.
Nada, boludo, estamos por tener un duelos.
Let's do it.
I'll have it announced around town. You come along at just the right time. It'll be...
May the Lord watch.
Un duelo de cachiporras.
Good citizens of Sassau, our township has long been plagued by a protracted dispute. As you are no doubt aware, Zack, the blacksmith of the monastery courtyard, and Master Armourer and in so much as it behoves my office as bailiff to settle such disputes and maintain peace and order, I have decided to resolve the blacksmith's quarrel by unconventional means, whilst affording an entertaining spectacle. In short, we shall let them knock each other's teeth out. However, since it ill befits two respectable tradesmen to maul each other on the market square like a pair of cocks on a dung heap, each of them has elected a champion. Zack, the blacksmith, has appointed to fight in his stead Henry of Scarlet. And Master Otto Rapstein's champion will be... Please, introduce yourself, Sir Knight.
Master Otter will fight for Master Otter. I don't need some young pup to take my place.
I remind you that this will be a duel with bludgeons alone. And until first blood is shed.
Sigue escuchando.
Be sensible, for heaven's sake. We don't want any maiming here, or, God forbid, murder. So, if both contestants are ready,
Diablo.
let us begin.
Para que yo pongo pausa y lo pongo. A ver. Que se lo pongo. A ver. Que se lo pongo. Ahora no se escucha, boludo. ¿Por qué me trolea así, boludo? Bueno. Bueno. Diablo. Diablo.
You kicked that old bastard's arse, Henry. His ears will be ringing for a month. Now everyone will see who knows how to make armor and who's all.
It was as easy as falling off a log.
I might have, lad, but not any. Anyway, come by the forge later for your reward. All right?
Cersei. Esse, mira.
What? Of course.
course, my dream.
Yeah.
Y ahora me confundí.
Yeah. Yeah.
God be with you.
How goes the work, master?
Getting there, getting there.
What are you doing?
You're in an engraver's shop, my boy.
Yeah, but engraving what?
Oh, we engrave wood and stone as well as metal.
You've got quite a large workshop, master.
I'm usually here with my apprentice Florian. Of course, by simple observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case, and I'm here alone. He shares the fate of the pharaohs for today. The fifth scourge of Egypt did
Jesus Christ, the plague.
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment from on high.
What's he like?
I'm afraid that his exuberant youth has taken its toll. He's been acting strange.
I don't really know what you mean.
Recently, for example, he told me that someone was following him. And the very next day, he bought a padlock from the blacksmith. In any case, why the interest?
Something like that.
May I ask?
I have a message.
A message? Who would be interested in... About your question, you'll find him at home. No doubt feverishly dying.
Ah. Does Florian have...
A man such as he certainly owes money at every turn, and the parents of local...
A woman from the baths? What did she do?
The harpy nearly tore all Florian's hair out. I don't frequently feel...
Do you have any idea what...
She was screaming about some girl, some flighty bath maid, Esther. I would say that Florian had felt the joys...
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your head out the door now and again, you old Iser. First it's pissing then.
Resumen de que seguimos investigando, boludo, qué es lo que pasó con los falsificadores de monedas. No dormí en la calle, estaba esperando, boludo. Estaba esperando a que venga este para que me dé mis armaduras.
I've come for my reward.
Of course. And thanks again, lad. It's...
And will Otter sell you his business?
I don't know, but the way things are looking now, his trade will suit...
You told me I'd get that kiras made by
I did.
Thanks.
God be with you.
Ahí que andan las armaduras. No. Más o menos, boludo, más o menos. Es un juego de rol. O sea, lo que estamos haciendo es rol. ¿A ti que te gustan los juegos de roles?
Ya.
Solo que aquí no sale Auronplay diciendo Abdubscan. Pero yo soy Sherlock Holmes porque quiero, digamos, o sea, si quiero podría ir y matar al tipo y que me diga, pero no lo haré.
Greetings.
I hear you're at odds with Apprentice Florian.
At odds? I'll give you at odds. It's that sod's...
What exactly happened?
This man came in wanting a bath, and Asta with it. She doesn't... And suddenly I hear screams. So I run out, and I see the bastard pulling her out of the tent and shoving her in.
¿Tú de qué sería en este juego? ¿De qué harías roles?
I'm sorry they took her, but what exactly has it got to do with
Creo que
Florian?
en el segundo juego es más libre, digamos. No es tan lineal como este. No, porque estoy viendo el segundo juego y es muchísimo mejor que este. O sea, es igual. Es la misma ondas, pero es muchísimo mejor.
I assume that Florian knows this, Esther.
You know village girls. They don't get much of a choice. Every other knave has a turn. And then some young dandy turns up who writes her little poems. What's the poor girl to do?
Where can I find...
He works in the engraver's workshop at the monastery craftsman's yard. And if he's not there, he'll be holed up like a...
What did the bailiff make of it?
Don't even get me started on that. He's another fine... I won't say what. I told him everything, but he says he won't do nothing about it.
How's that then?
He wouldn't tell me to my face, of course. But people here don't think much of us. There's some...
It sounds like you were close to Esther.
I loved her like my very own. She came to me as an orphan, like a wolf child she was. I raised her...
I'd like to know...
I'd like to make use of...
Uh-huh. And...
Get myself fixed up a bit. Have a bath.
That can be arranged.
Fine.
I'm sure you'll be a... God be with...
¿Por qué? ¿Qué pasa? Sí, es en mi barrio. ¿Por qué? ¿Vos sabés dónde ir a campana? Pero, sí.
God be with you.
You look quite sprightly for an invalid.
What? Who the hell are you?
My name's Henry.
And what do you want from me?
Straight to the point then? Alright. I've been investigating counterfeit money and the trail led me straight to you.
¿Qué
Is the
para
name
qué
Rapper?
quieres saber, boludo?
I don't know. Maybe?
Don't bother. I know you know him. You make the punch dice for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got...
¿Se sigue escuchando mal? What? ¿Se sigue escuchando mal? What? Por el teclado. ¿Se sigue escuchando mal? Por el teclado. ¿Se sigue escuchando mal? Pasajeros propsere conoce. Pasajeros propsere conoce. Pasajeros propsere conoce.
It's got something to do with that girl.
How do you know?
That doesn't matter.
No, I suppose not. Those bastards kidnapped Esther. If I don't cooperate, they'll kill her.
That doesn't begin to justify what you did.
I don't care. This isn't about me. Listen, I'll tell you everything, I promise. But only if I know that Esther's safe.
So I'm to go search?
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me. And what computer...
Look, Florian, I'm sorry for what you're going through, honestly. But I'm not the only one who's after these people. As soon as they get wind of something, they'll be out.
If Rapita finds I've told you anything, they'll kill her.
Not if I catch Rapita first.
Yes, he is. They found me in the tavern one evening. Caught me when I went to the ship pile. They started to badger me about working for them.
They?
Sí, puede ser, boludo.
Yes,
Puede ser el
Rapita.
negocio.
And a night they called Sir Jezek.
And then what?
Oh my god.
They explained what they wanted from me, and I told them to sod off.
I'm guessing that didn't go down too well.
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left. I thought it was just a drunkard's joke. But then they took Esther.
Where will I find Rapita?
He's usually wherever I...
What does that mean?
He watches me. Everywhere I go. And when I'm at...
So he's there now?
Hard to say. Sometimes I...
All right. At least I know where to start.
Why?
Because we have to lure him out.
I have my doubt.
How did you hand over the...
Rapita waited for me behind the church.
And did they let you?
Yes, although I don't really know why. They took me to a derelict farm in the Scallops Hills. Poor Esther. They'd scared her half to death.
So at least you know she's alive.
Who knows? It was a while ago. And they never let her go, even after I did what they wanted. They said they'd be needing more.
More punch dice?
They wear out over time.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
At first I took it for a bad joke. And then, when they snatched Esther, there was nothing to be done.
I suppose I better go.
Go. Good luck then.
sake. See you later.
Wow.
Are you Rapiter by any chance?
Pardon me?
No, but I'm hoping to change that.
Well,
It'll only take a moment.
all right then. What do you...
I know that you spy on Florian. I know you're... None. Now tell me...
Of course. That...
So?
let's leave it...
Oh no.
No! I give up!
So, are you ready to talk?
I will. Just don't hurt me, please. What do you want from me?
Tell me where the workshop is. Don't worry. Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him. You're both going to have too many other problems.
It's in the Skullet's mines.
That doesn't narrow it down very much.
On the eastern side of Skullet's Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Well, it used to be abandoned. Now there's a small camp in front of it.
Who is your lord?
Sir Jezek of Ronoff. That's what he calls himself, although Ronoff Castle's long gone.
What happened to it?
Ronoff used to belong to Vincent, Count Lichtenberg. After his death, it fell to Mark.
Why? Everyone knows that when a lord dies without
But Vincent had descendants. Ronoff only fell, all because Vincent had refused. Sir Jezek led a revolt of the vassals, and the Yob surrounded them.
Who are you, anyway?
They call me Rapota. I used to be...
And how did you come to be serving Sir Jezek?
I helped him escape from prison. If I was going to serve anyone...
So you saw being a brigand...
Oye,
I thought if things had changed and he stopped marauding, he might get Ronoff back, take me into his service.
Well, after this little escapade, you can forget about that. You'll be lucky if you don't end up falling on the gallows.
It's all the same anyway now. I've betrayed him.
So who's Sir Jezek working for? Don't tell me...
That's not for me to know.
Such as?
We were often guests at the monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so I heard nothing.
And apart from that?
En el otro juego está la voz en español.
I don't know what he was doing there, or who he is.
I think I've heard enough.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I prefer...
Ah, you're not worth tainting my sword with your blood. Now get...
El juego de si hay mucha interferencia lo me silencia nomás.
finally found out where the Forger's workshop is. Master Fayfar was right. The Forgers are sticking close to the supply source. The entrance is on the eastern side of the hill. No idea what to expect there, but I'd rather go.
I will be glad to give it.
Y todo mal. ¿Qué peleo con mis mazos o con mi espada? ¿Qué peleo? ¿Mazos o espada? Para mí es mi super espada ahora. Una poción. Ok. Pero no creo. No se pudo y todo.
You're in the wrong place.
Hey, all of you, gather here, raise your arms! Fucking come on then!
Bollocks!
Bring it on! Raise your arms!
Jebot!
I am to say your prayers.
Fíjate, boludo, pero no creo. futuro y todo, boludo.
Jesus Christ. Who are you and what are you doing here? I'm here at the command of the royal hetman, Sir Radzig Kabila.
Lucy, that's no concern of yours.
I'm sure we could come to some sort of agreement. I have plenty of coin.
We can come to an agreement that you keep your mouth shut. Please, don't take this personally.
Wait!
What? Do you want to do it? Be my guest. It gives me no pleasure.
You can't kill him. I have orders to take him to Ratai.
That is unfortunate. I have orders to kill everyone.
You can't do that.
I have no choice, as you are aware.
No.
Why do you want to kill him? He may have valuable information.
For that exact reason. My master does not wish this man to fall into the wrong hands, especially those of Radzig Kabila.
You can tell your lord the man is dead.
But he will. Or do you think you can lure this man away from us?
Why not?
Do not be naive, boy. Look around you. This land swarms with rats and snakes, especially now. There is no secret that is not for sale. If I let you have him, my own head will be on a spike before the month is out.
You don't have to go back to the Rosenbergs.
How do you know about the Rosenbergs?
Master Fayfire recognized the writing on your letter of passage.
Just as I said, there is nothing safe from prying eyes in this land. And where would you suggest I go?
Into Sir Radzig's service. He needs people like you.
I serve Kabila. Out of the question. If he learned of order, but you are right, I do not have to return to the Rosenbergs. In fact, I cannot.
Why not?
I am a knight without a crest, without allegiance. No one was meant to know whom I serve. If the Rosenbergs hear that I have been found out, they will see to it I vanish.
Where will you go?
Where the road takes me, as I have many times before. Farewell, Henry.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Diablo. ¿Por qué se ha matado?
Please, please. I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement. You can talk all you like, but not here and not to me. Let's go. Let's go. Master Fayfire is very keen to meet you.
Good work, Henry. Thank you, Master Fayfire. It wasn't easy, I can tell you.
I'll take some men and have a good look around there.
And what should I do?
You should get some rest and go to Rattay. In the meantime, Sir Radzig will have this wretch questioned. Maybe he'll get something useful out of it.
All right. I'll see you at Rattay then.
Después qué sé yo, boludo, no me sé de historia negra de mierda. Oh, mira. Ruinas del Sasau. Casita. Vamos a buscar ese tesoro ahora. Sí, acá.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Nada que ver.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pensé que era esto, boludo.
I can't leave now. I still have obligations here.
Encuentro la casita, boludo. No. Me rompí, boludo. Según Google tendría que estar por aquí. Me voy a lavar, boludo. No, me morí, boludo. No, decime que no me quede muy lejos, si no me mato. Encima me morí repete, boludo. No, mira dónde me quedé, boludo. No, 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 qué paja. No, no, pensaba que se había guardado, boludo. Tengo que volver a hacer todo de nuevo. ¿Cómo no se va a guardar? Qué juego de mierda.